Fiora Matchup Tierlist. After watching Cat Evolved's video on the Katarina tier list, I decided to do the same for Fiora because I find this very helpful. So let's start right away. So I have 5 categories. I think you cannot see my cursor. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, you can see. Oh, okay, it's here. Okay, so the first one is hard AF, hard as fuck. Then have to play it perfectly in order to win. Then skill-based matchup, easy peasy, and pretty much freelo. So I will start from left to right bottom. So I will just do it one after another, and we will start with Aatrox. Okay, Aatrox is a skill matchup. It was easy peasy before some patches, but after durability patch, Fiora nerfs, etc., it is a skill matchup. You can or you should go Ignite, or you can also go for an early Executioners, but I recommend you going Ignite Flash, Conqueror build with Gordrinka, play the Steel Caps with Ravenous Hydra, Death Stance, and so on. And you want to parry one of his Qs or his W, okay? Needs a little practice, but definitely winnable. Definitely, actually Fiora favored, but we will leave it as a skill matchup, okay? I will first go through the typical top laners, and afterwards I will maybe talk about some champions that sometimes are played in the top lane, but now I will only talk about those who are often played in the top lane. Okay, so Akali. I will put it into have to play perfectly. I like to go Grasp in this matchup. If you're not familiar, go Grasp. You can go Grasp into Divine Thunderer or Grasp into Gordrinka. I'm following up with Ravenous Hydra. A must-have is Hex Drinker. You need a Hex Drinker first item into this build. So if you're not familiar, go Grasp. If you know the matchup and if you're familiar, go Conqueror. You also can go PTA if your enemy team has a squishy comp. But I like to go Conqueror and sometimes Grasp if I don't feel right. Also with Second Wind and Doran's Shield. Next up is Akshan, hard as fuck, guys. This is one of the hardest matchups. 100% go Grasp with Second Wind and Doran's Shield. You can go for Stridebreaker because he's ranged, of course, he has Escape. But what you want to have is Ignite and Flash for sure. And yeah, it's really hard, you have to learn it. Maybe watch a video on pro player playing it before you go into this. It's really, really hard. I don't know what champion this is. I will just skip it. If you know what champion this is, tell me. I don't know. Okay, next up. Next one, we don't want to talk about Fiora. Don't play normal games. Guys, start playing ranked. Camille is skill matchup. It's easy for Fiora to win if you know how to play. So it's a skill matchup, okay? Can go Grasp if you're unexperienced, otherwise go Conqueror. And I like to go Conqueror with Ravenous Hydra, Gordrinka into Ravenous Hydra. And yeah, you also can go Grasp into Divine Thunderer. And yeah, you want to parry her second E, of course. And as long as you don't fuck up, you win the trades. Just try to not get poked down by her second Qs. They did a lot of damage as soon as she has Sheen. And further on, Divine Thunderer. And yeah, you can go TP Ignite in this matchup. You can also go TP Flash or Ignite Flash, however you like, however your playstyle is. Next up, Darius, same thing, 100% go Ignite Flash in this matchup. Normal Conqueror runes with Gordrinka into Ravenous Hydra. You want to parry either his E or his Q. I prefer parrying his Q because it's just easy, and as long as you hit all of your abilities and hit your parry and parry one of his parry his Qs and hit him with the parry, so his attack speed is slowed, you will win it. Mundo has become a skill matchup. It was easy once, but after all of those patches, it's really a skill matchup. You can go TP Ignite or TP Flash or Ignite Flash. I like to go TP Flash and buy an Executioner early, and yeah, normal Conqueror runes. Can go Stride or Gore, depending. Cassiopeia is not really played a lot, so I'm not talking about her. Let's talk about Cho'Gath. It's actually free low. It's one of the easiest matchups. You can just parry his Q, dodge his silence, and try not to be around him when you're low HP, because he will one-shot you. Other than that, it's free. It's free. You can go Stride, can go Gore, 100% go Conqueror. Next is Gangplank. Hard to have to play perfectly in order to win, but definitely winnable. You need Grasp. You definitely need Grasp with Second Wind and Doran's Shield. Preferably Ignite if you want to fight him. If you just want to play it safe, go Teleport Flash. Garen should be easy peasy. Just parry his Q and try to not stay in his E all the time, and you should win it. Garen, Gnar is skill matchup. You can go Grasp if you're unexperienced, otherwise go Conqueror. Try to not get poked down when he's in his ranged Gnar, so in small Gnar, baby Gnar form. And if he has Mega Gnar, you have to time your parry really perfectly, otherwise he will CC chain you with his R and his stun. If you parry some CC of him, it's easy. If you get hit by everything and also get poked down by his ranged attacks and abilities, then it's pretty hard. Dodge his Boomerang, can go Stride, can go Gore, depending however you like. Gragas is actually easy peasy. You can QW into him because sometimes they're trying to cancel your Q with their E. Yeah, just watch their trading pattern. If they use it immediately, just QW into them and it's stun. If they use it later, save it. You also can save your parry for his R and it should be free. Graves, I feel like it's easy peasy. I don't know. Just go Conqueror or press the attack, depending on enemy team comp. Go Strikebreaker. Of course, go Second Wind and Doran's Shield, but just wait for him to push and then all in him with QW. Gwen, I think it's easy peasy. I like to go Teleport Flash. Also, you can go Ignite Flash or Teleport Ignite. And I like to go TP Flash. Gore into Ravenous Hydra, and I always get all the kills. I always kill her within the first few levels, and it's really easy, guys. Next up is Heimerdinger. It's skill matchup. I have played this matchup in the last few games. I think I went like 10-0. It was really easy. You just have to wait for the right moment to engage onto him, don't get poked down, and then all in him. Can go Stride, definitely go Conqueror or PTA. Aurelia is easy peasy. Go Ignite Flash if you want to secure early kills. You can go also Teleport Flash for late game, because Teleport is better in late game. Normal Conqueror, Gore Drinker into Ravenous Hydra. Try to parry her E, or you can also sidestep her E and parry her R. You can also sidestep her R or Q, dodge her R. So you can dodge a lot, you can parry a lot. Just don't fight her when she has all of her stacks up and you should be fine. Ilaoi, I feel like this is easy peasy, guys. Just dodge her E or parry her E, and without her E she's useless. Wait for her to waste it and then jump onto her, even if she has R. You can go Ignite or anti-heal, but even if not, you should win this. Checks, I put this in have to play perfectly. It used to be easy peasy, but somehow it turned out to be harder than expected. Can go Grasp, definitely can go Grasp. If you are familiar with this matchup, go Conqueror. if you go Grasp, you can go Divine Thunderer. If you go Conqueror, go for Gore Drinker into Ravenous Hydra. Also can go Strike Breaker, but only if you're really ahead and only if you know what you're doing. Parry his E, of course. Don't parry too early. Better parry too late, because if you don't parry his E, you still have your parry up for later, for the later fight, and you still can slow his attack speed. If you parry too early, you're pretty much fucked. Or if you miss your W, also you're fucked. So he will try to dodge your W. Just try to hit it. Best case would be that you parry his E and hit a stun, and then it's easy. Chase, I feel like it's easy peasy. Dodge his Qs, dodge his empowered Qs. Go Strike Breaker, you can go Conqueror or PTA. I like to go TP Flash. They most likely go Ignite Flash because they are Giga Jets, but just wait for him to push, and when you have a lot of space to chase him down, just Q onto him, use your R after level 6, and start proccing your vitals with your E slow, also with your Strike Breaker when you have your Strike Breaker, and try to parry his Hammer Form E or Q. Next up is Kale. Should be easy peasy. Go PTA or Conqueror, go Strike Breaker into Borg. Just wait for her to push, jump onto her with QW. After 6, save your W for her R, and just parry her R. You can also bait out her R and save your R, and then later all in her with your R. Sometimes you will need Flash, just go TP Flash, and you should be fine. Cannon. I would say you have to play perfectly. Yeah, you can definitely parry her stun, just have track of the stacks onto you, because the third stack will hit the stun. Also, if she uses her R, she will proc her energy charges, I don't know what they are called. So when she Rs, you really have to use your W pretty fast. But for some reason, I always hit my W correctly when she uses her R, and I just stun her and I all-in her and I win. As in every ranged matchup, go Second Wind with Doran's Shield, go Conqueror, go Strike Breaker, go Ravenous Hydra or Borg, wait for her to push and then jump onto her with Q, R, W in the right moment, hit the stun and win the game. Next up is Clad. Should actually be easy peasy. You can either dodge his Qs with sidestep his Qs, or Q dodge his Qs, but you can also parry his, so the second part of his Q to hit the stun. You can go Ignite Flash, and when you hit him off his fucking Scar, or what he's called, and you really engage with everything, and you also use your Ignite, you have enough damage that he will immediately die. If you don't bring Ignite, you will not have enough damage, and he will get back his Nar and Scar, what the fuck, and he will jump back on and get his bonus health and the shield. I don't know how exactly it works. He just gets more health and has sustain, and other than that, you have to throw him off his fucking dinosaur 2 times, and then you can all-in him. I like to go Ignite Flash to snowball early, and then you win the game. Malphite, it's not that hard. It's actually easy peasy. You can go Grasp or Conqueror. Definitely go Second Wind and Doran's Shield. You can go pretty much every item. You can go Divine Thunderer, Gore Drinker, Strike Breaker. Definitely go Borg. And you can QW his Qs, jump onto him, full trade him, and you will most likely win it. Yeah, try to get early kills. If he goes Ignite, be careful, so don't die early to him, otherwise he will snowball you. Mordekaiser is freeload, just parry his E, dodge his Qs, you can parry his R, it needs a little bit of practice, doesn't matter what you build, actually it doesn't matter what runes you take, but preferably go Conqueror. And yeah, parry his R and he will shit his pants and you just kill him. Nasus, easy peasy, just let the wave push to you and then freeze at the first 3 waves, freeze, and whenever he walks up, you jump onto him and kill him, go ignite flash, and he should be fine. Try to get early lead and then late game is no problem, just deny him farm, don't let him CS for free ever, not in early, not in mid, and in late game, and you should be fine. Lucian, I don't know, I would put it to skill matchup. It was very hard at some point, but I would put it to skill matchup. Just wait for him to push and then when he's overextended, QW onto him, run him down, go Stride Breaker. You can go PTA or Conqueror. Olaf is, I don't know, actually it's easy peasy, guys. It's easy peasy. Dodge his Qs, go Ignite Flash, go Conqueror, Gore Drinker into Ravenous Hydra. Yeah, just hit your parry, preferably parry his E or his Q. You can QW when he uses his Q, for example. Yeah, try to avoid him from picking up his Q so he doesn't get the reset, and then you should be fine. Maokai, actually easy peasy, you can parry a lot here. Just go, you can go Borg, first item for example, into every tank you can go Borg, into every tank you also want to go Conqueror. Doesn't really matter which build you go, just parry some of his CC and win the game. Poppy is, have to play perfectly, go Grasp, go Second Wind, go Doran's Shield. Dodge the second part of her Q, maybe even the first part if you manage to do so. Don't stand near two walls. If she uses, you can bait her W, and if she uses it, you can QW into her to hit stun. So you can also parry her R to hit a stun. Should be actually pretty easy, guys. The thing is with Fiora, you can win every matchup. That's why I love this champion. This is a skill matchup, you can definitely lose this. When you're really not familiar, you can go Grasp, but you should go Conqueror because he's a tank and you want to outscale him. Go Conqueror. Yeah, can go Gore, can go Stride, can even go Divine Thunder or however you like. You can go Borg because he's a tank, it helps shredding his life. But you deal true damage anyway, so you're fine. You can parry his E knock-up. Should parry his E knock-up or his W auto attack. So the proc where he hits the stun, you can W that, but wait for the auto attack because they sometimes bait out your W and then stun you. So don't get baited by that. This have to play perfectly. If you're not familiar, go Grasp. Go Bone Plating, go Gore Drinker, go Ravenous Hydra. If you know the matchup, go Conqueror. Yeah, go Gore Drinker, Ravenous Hydra. Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought I mixed something up. Riven, skill matchup, go Ignite and Flash. You can go Grasp if you're not familiar to have some more sustain and survivability in laning phase, but you should be fine with Conqueror. Gore Drinker into Ravenous Hydra, play the Steel Caps of course. Just parry her third Q. Good Ravens will not use their third Q onto you, but sometimes when they panic they will still do so. Just save your parry. Set. Skill matchup. Save parry for his W, hits his strongest ability. If he saves his W for an EW combo, you will have to predict it and try to parry it, because otherwise he will E and W at the same time and you cannot dodge it. Other than that, go Conqueror, go Ignite Flash, go Gore Drinker, play the Steel Caps, Ravenous Hydra. Yeah, you need to have a little bit of experience to win this. Shen, actually easy peasy, but somehow skill matchup. Go Conqueror with Bone Plating, Unflinching, Doran's Blade. Try to not get baited too much, because he can he can shield your auto attacks and he deals a lot of damage with his empowered Qs and his grasp. So you actually just outscale him, don't die early. They must, if if the enemy Shen goes Ignite Flash and you go TP Flash, I like to go TP Flash in this matchup because you can match his R with your TP. So if he uses his R on the team fight, you match it with your TP and join and win because you outskill him. If he goes Ignite Flash and you go TP Flash, just do not die early to him. Just farm it out, try to survive, wait for your jungler, parry his E of course. Sion is free low. You can go whatever and you win this. You just need to have hands. Wukong is actually have to play perfectly. I like to go Grasp with bomb plating, don't shield into whatever, but you need the Grasp. You can also go Conqueror, but I really go Grasp, it's so hard. Urgot, skill matchup, parry his E. It can be very hard, but you see the shield onto him and then you just press parry, try to get early kills. I like to go TP Flash and Gold Drinker Ravenous Hydra, but go Second Wind and Doran's Shield because he can poke you down in the earlier levels. Teemo, definitely skill matchup. Can go Ignite, can go Teleport, can go PTA or Conqueror. Yeah, just try to parry his Q. It's a little bit hard because it got patched and it has faster casting time now. It's harder to parry, but sometimes they have a really predictable pattern. So try to QW his Q and jump onto him when he's overextended and kill him. You can go Oracle Lens to clear his mushrooms before you jump onto him. Otherwise, he will bait you in his mushrooms and deal a lot of damage. Vayne, I would say skill matchup. You can parry her E. If you don't, just don't stay next to a wall. This way it will not stun you. Like in every range matchup, wait for her to be overextended and then jump onto her with your Q and save W for her E. Try to predict it. If you land it, it's a kill. If not, you can still kill her with your R and Stripe Breaker. Can go PTA. This is a skill matchup. Can go Grasp if unexperienced. If you know the matchup, go Conqueror, normal, God Drinker, Ravenous Hydra. Go Ignite Flash. You need Ignite in this matchup. Quinn, I would say you have to play perfectly. Or no, that's his skill matchup. It's the same as Vayne, but you can predict her E a little bit better. Most of the time they will use it immediately, so just jump onto them with QW. If you notice that they save it, also save your W and use it mid-fight. If they save it for the end, very much of the end of the fight, you should save your W as well for that long and then try to predict her E. Even if you get hit by her E, you can still win. Go Stripe Breaker, Conqueror or PTA and win it. Yorick is actually easy peasy. Just don't get hit by his E, dodge it or even parry it, and yeah, try to molest him in the early levels before he has 6. Yeah, can go TP or Ignite Flash, go Gore Drinker and Ravenous Hydra. Can even go Hullbreaker to match his Hullbreaker. Ooh, so we almost have it. We almost are done. Skarner, it's not really often played. Rengar, it's not really often played. I would say this you have to play perfectly. Try to stay away from bushes. You can go Grasp, Second Wind, Doran's Shield, or Conqueror. I like to go Grasp and just farm it out and stay alive. Skarner should be easy peasy. You can parry a lot. Just go Conqueror. Yeah, can go whatever item you want, whatever sums you want. Tahm Kench is skill matchup. Can be hard. When he uses his E, you can go to his where he lands is his E, so where he jumps out of the ground. There you can parry him, or you can parry the empowered Q, but that's a little bit harder. It's easier when you are further away from him, so stay away from him when he has the procs and then W it. Yeah, go Conqueror, go Drinker, Stripe Breaker, whatever. Definitely go Flash. And yeah, what I like to do is they sometimes go teleport Ghost, so they don't have flash, and when he uses his E, I flash onto his E and W to hit the stun, and then I kill him. It's free. Warwick, I'm getting chills when I'm talking about that. Go Ignite Flash or TP Flash, and go 100% Grasp. Go Grasp, go Second Wind and Doran's Shield, and play to survive. Don't try to kill him. He will have Barrier, he will have Flash, he will have his passive, he will go Borg first item. Don't try to kill him. Just not try to kill him. If your jungler comes, you can try to kill him. But if he's low, don't jump onto him. He will fuck you. He will definitely fuck you. That's his strength. He's waiting for you to engage. Then he's killing you with 100% lifesteal and 500% attack speed. After 6, he also has the fucking healing and stun from his R. You compare it. It's easier when you're further away, harder when you're close to him. Yeah, you can even dodge this if you're not familiar. So when my enemy picks Fiora, when they pick my Fiora, I always go Warwick and counter them, and I always win with Warwick. You can parry the E, but it's really hard because you can hold it for 2.5 seconds, and in-game this lasts for ages, and you always will parry early. It's really, really hard. Yeah, I don't know, just stay out of his E, don't try to parry if you don't want to coin flip. Vladimir, oh my god, that's also have to play perfectly. Yeah, play to survive. Go Second Wind, Doran's Shield, play to survive. You can go Godrinker or Stripe Breaker. I like to go teleport and flash just to have more lane presence. Yeah, he also has a lot of healing, same as with Warwick, but you can definitely win it. Yeah, he has a lot of escape because of his pool, but you should know that. Shyvana, not really often played. I will only talk about those because we're already 27 minutes into this tier list, so let's continue with Trundle. Easy peasy. You can parry his pillar, but you have to be directly on his pillar. Yeah, as long as you hit your abilities, go Conqueror, go Godrinker, go Ravenous Hydra. As long as you hit your abilities, you should win. Go Ignite or by anti-heal. I like to just go Ignite Flash and win it early and then win the game late. Yone, Yasuo, I will put them exactly in the same thing, skill matchup. Go Ignite Flash if you want to kill them. If you just want to survive and farm it out, go Teleport Flash. Go Ravenous Hydra and Godrinker into Ravenous Hydra into Death Stance, and you can parry. It's the same thing for both. You can parry their third Q, but it's hard. You can auto dodge, but you can QW, for example, into them. They will, good Yones and Yasus will try to fake it, so you waste your W and then they will engage onto you, but it's definitely winnable if you know how to play it. It's just, you have to learn it. Yeah, play the matchup, watch videos of pros playing the matchup, and get familiar with it. Sejuani, skill matchup, just go Teleport Flash, normal build into tanks, can go Borg, Godrinker, Conqueror. She will go Teleport Ignite, but it doesn't matter. You just dodge her Q, dodge her W, so the second part of your W, you always dodge it. The Q, if she uses it from further away, you can really see it and you can W, but what I like to do is wait out the stacks and W her E. It's really easy to react to it, it's really predictable, and also her R, you can also parry that, of course. The same thing as with Q, the closer she is, the harder it is to parry. Singed, skill matchup, actually easy. If you parry his fling, it's easy. If you don't manage to parry it, you have to play it perfectly. I'll put him in between. Yeah, just punish him level 1 because he will have his Q and not his E and not his W. Just run him down, Q, Q, auto, 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 stack your Conqueror, and you can go Strikebreaker, but you don't have to because he will outrun you anyways. You just have to parry his E and you will win this matchup, no matter what runes, no matter what items, but preferably go Conqueror. Rumble, I haven't seen this dude in the last 2 years, so I will not talk about it. What else do we have? Actually, I think I've covered all. I mean, I've seen Varus lately, but it's just normal. Every ranged matchup is the same. You just go second wind, Thorn Shield. You can go Conqueror or PTA. Go Strikebreaker, go Borg, go Plated Steel Caps. When they are AP, of course, go Magic Resistance. And wait for them to overextend, wait for them to push to your tower, and then engage onto them with everything you have. And you will most likely get a kill. Yeah, same counts for Seraphine, Rise, Nocturne. I don't want to talk about this, I haven't seen it for a long time. Yeah, Kaiser, Jinx, Jhin, all of those is all the same. Ahri is also the same. Cassiopeia, phew. Hard as fuck. You need Conqueror, and you need Core Drinker. Can go Teleport Flash or Ignite Flash, but I like to go Teleport Flash. To be honest, I haven't played this matchup for a long time because Cassiopeias always go mid. But you want to go Second Wind and Doran's Shield. And you can go early MR, either Hex Drinker or Mercs. Go MR in the runes, of course. You can even go Nullifying Orb. You can go Nullifying Orb into every mage matchup, Akali, Cannon, Cassiopeia, and so on. You have to either sidestep, so dodge her R, or parry her R. Otherwise you're fucked, you're just dead. Her W pool is just insane, it kills you, you cannot Q, you cannot dodge, you can do nothing, so try to predict it and dodge it. And yeah, try to all-in her with Gore Drinker, and as I said, either... So you have to click away in the same moment as she uses her R, because then it will only slow you. If you look... if you're facing her, it will stun you. So you can also face her and parry, but it's harder. But it's definitely doable. Now I guess that's it. I will go through everything. Yeah, ranged matchup, as I said. Don't play normal games, guys. Ranged matchup. Katarina is easy, is Freeler. I don't know, just hit your abilities and win this. Go Gore Drinker. Lee Sin, nobody plays Lee Sin anymore on lanes. Mazahar is same as with all ranged matchups. Predict his R, same as with Cassiopeia. Rumble, yeah, it's just normal ranged matchup. Shaco, a little bit annoying, but you can QW his check in the boxes, so look where he puts it and then QW through it. It's the same as with Caitlyn traps or Jinx traps. Swain is actually pretty easy. You can just W his E. You outscale him in every way, you win it in every way, just typical ranged matchup. Yeah, wait for him to overextend, parry his E. Jump onto him, stun him, kill him. Taric, I don't know, haven't seen this guy ever on top lane. Okay, we have it. We are done, guys. It's a long video, a lot of knowledge, but it's really knowledge of me playing Fiora for 3 years. That's the current tier list for Fiora's matchups. Guys, you can win every matchup with Fiora. This champion is insane. And that's why I like to play her. You can even win those matchups who are hard as fuck. They're almost unplayable, but actually they are not, because you can still win it. In Aksha matchups, I think my last 5 Aksha matchup, I won them. I have won them. Cassiopeia, I haven't seen her for a long time. Warwick, I've won the most, or at least went even in the most matchups. but you have to know how to play it. Same with those. So if you are new to Fiora, or if you just want to go safe, ban either Akshan, Warwick, Gangplank, Jax, Renekton. Something like this, okay? I would say either Warwick or Akshan. They're the most annoying, but they are both not that much played in the top lane. Who is more played is Renekton, Jax. So, yeah. Decide yourself. I banned Gangplank for the last 3 years. Now I swapped. Now I'm not even banning a top laner anymore. I ban Lulu in every match. Lulu. So my ban orders are Lulu. If I cannot ban her because she's already banned or she's getting picked, I ban Yumi. And if she's already getting banned or picked, I ban Warwick. Those are my bans, okay? Guys, if this was helpful, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions or if you want to add anything to my tier list. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, because this way you won't miss any upcoming videos. I'm posting daily content on League of Legends because I'm helping people to get better at the game and have fun playing the game. Guys, I'm tuning out. It is a long video, but it's worth watching. See you in the next video. Guys, bye bye.